Do you hear that? Hi, Mom! Welcome back. Listen to... Can you hear this noise that my TV's making? Oh, shit. It drove it crazy. The TV's plugged in but not on? And it's making, like, this staticky noise coming out of this fucking speaker. New, Facebook says! Put on a mask or give yourself a fun look. Tap the magic wand to try one. Should we? Should we do it? I'm not going to, because I'll probably get cut off. And then I'll have a shitty weekend thinking about how fucking much that sucked. Everybody, we're back. My TV is clearly responding to this little cell phone deal here. The cell phone signal is making it go. But I need the TV, and I can't get rid of it. So like I'll put my hand over the speaker, and we'll try to soldier on, everybody. Guess what I did? I went out last weekend and looked for horror stuff. Can you believe that? Like, that's never happened. I stayed local. I didn't go out of town. And guess what? It bit hard cocks. Like, big fucking fat mule cocks. Not good. Not good at all. And every time I stay local to do my due diligence, you know, like I have to keep... It's like my territory. I piss a little in in a corner of each of the thrift stores to mark my territory. And I feel like I have to maintain my territory. Make sure no interlopers are coming in and taking the good stuff. So, you know, like, I go back a lot. But, quite frankly, you know, I squeezed this town kind of dry of horror stuff. Once in a while, they'll replenish their supplies. But, mostly not. I have to go out of town to get the good stuff. So, meager results. But I got something exciting. My mom knows about it. My mom is my wife, in case anybody wondered. I only call her mom on here. And I'm not sure why. I call her mom on live video feeds, and when she's, like, nagging me, I'll say, like, "You're not my mother," or something like that. "Thanks, Mom," you know, sarcastically. Because marriage is fun, that's why. So, that sounds bad. Mom, can you still hear it where you are now? Can you hear it now? Get back to me. I know there's a delay. So yeah, stayed local, not good, but I have a little surprise for you to fill the gap, if you will, of space that we're going to need to fill. I don't do short videos, you know? Fuck 5-minute videos. Like, it takes me 5 minutes to sip this coffee. If you don't like them long, you know, go fuck off somewhere. So, I didn't get this last weekend. This was sent to me by the fine folks at AGFA. And, my mom says I meant saying your mom is your wife is bad. Well, you know, don't nag me. So, AGFA sent me this. AGFA something weird got together. AGFA stands for like something. They're archiving obscure cult films. 35mm versions of them, like the last prints of a lot of these films. So they got together with something weird who also did that, except for it was on VHS and DVD. I don't know if they're still actually producing stuff at this point, but they got together with AGFA, and now they're releasing some of Something Weird's old catalog on Blu-ray. I got oh fuck, the Zodiac Killer. Ha! You can't fuck with yeah. I got that. I like it. The cool part, you know, it's a weird thing because I reviewed these reissues based on video quality and the transfers and stuff. But, you know, and you're used to like Arrow and Synapse is like beautiful. But like these guys came right out and said, which is cool. It's cool as long as you say it. You have to say it. That's what makes the difference. They said that, you know, we're not digitally restoring these movies. We're going to, you know, like do some basic color correction and that's it. Like, they're not going to, they're doing like the 4K restoration, but it's not, I mean, the 4K transfer, but not restoring it. Just brightening the colors. They said in their little, I guess it was the commentary track, at the beginning of the commentary track for the Zodiac Killer, that, like, the Zodiac Killer and this film, I think, were only available on 16 millimeter, blown up, or no, they were 16 millimeter prints blown up to 35. Those are the last prints available. So, they get like red, pink, reddish tint to them. So over time, it just happens to real film. So they removed, you know, they color corrected the whole movie so that the colors are right and it's not pink anymore. But they're not taking out any of the fucking scratches, pops, cigarette burns, any of that. Because they want the real film effect on these films. And that's fucking cool. I'm all for it. I love the look of film. I love the grain and fucking... Like, it makes it feel more like a old, dirty grindhouse movie when you watch them like that. As long as they say it in advance, and they're not like, you know, hey, we did a 4K restoration, we sent it out to this lab and that lab, and fucking, this lab did the audio, and we sent it to 5 different labs for the fucking, to get the picture restored digitally, pristine, and then it looks like shit. That's fucking unacceptable. I'm gonna give that a thumbs down review. But if you come out and say like, hey, we want it to look like film, and that's what we're doing, all of our movies are gonna look like that, then you got a basis to judge them on. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think more people should do that. As long as you say it and don't fucking like claim a bunch of grandiose bullshit and then have it look like fucking film with the scratches and the pops and stuff. So they sent me this. I'm on board. They're part of the team now. Part of Monster Movie App. They're sending me their stuff to review, so I'm gonna watch this weekend. I got it this week. So that's that. Looking forward to it, even though that fucking cocksmoker Tom Savini's in it. So now on to the stuff that I found. It'll be quick. Gremlins. Gremlins movie adaptation paperback. I got this for 50 cents at a thrift store. Pretty cool. Also, pretty sure I have it, but I need to go through my paperbacks. It's a nice... it's in pretty good shape. And, you know, like, these old movie adaptations have, like, the screenshots in there and stuff. The stills. Screenshots. Tell what I do all day on my fucking pooter. But, yeah, I'm going to show pictures because I'm stalling for time. That's right. Do the math. Pay attention. All those things that I say a lot. So, That was 50 cents. I believe I got this for 50 cents. Things to Come. This is an H.G. Wells story, starring Raymond Massey, that I've never seen. Little sci-fi action. It's a Good Times release. I don't know what this. You probably can't see. It's like somebody took this box apart, like just took this side apart, and then like put it back on. It's like overlapping. It's like put it back on like the tape's so fucking tight. I tried to peel it off to reapply it, but I ended up tearing it. And that's the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night. When I have something really nice and shiny and glossy, and then I fuck it up. I don't deal with that well. So I'm not going to fuck with it anymore. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm looking forward to watching it. I've never seen the movie. H.G. Wells. I mean, what are you going to say? The man's tits. Also staying local. We're going in order of worst to best. Got a little Mystery Science Theater 3000 treasure trove at a fucking Goodwill. $3 each. Ouch. Did you hear that? That was the TV. You see? Static and burping noises coming from that fucking thing. It's electronics, I don't know. So, The Crawling Hand. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to be a huge Mystery Science Theater fan when I was a fucking kid. Well, not a kid, but like, you know, young adult. Watched it on TV when it was running. Went out, you know, like late 20s, 30s, bought like when Rhino Video was fucking releasing all the box sets and stuff. This is probably Rhino. Yeah, they're all Rhino. I bought like tons of them. But as I've evolved as a horror fan, I started to appreciate more the old movies that they were making fun of. Now these movies, like these Mystery Science Theaters, they just irritate me because it's like, now I like those movies, and fuck you for making fun of them. I still like the whole concept. I like the ones that aren't horror, because, you know, I don't give a shit about those. But, you know, I'm not going to watch this. I got these to resell, to believe it or not. These are out of print, and I don't think they got released in any box sets, so, you know, they go for a little change. This one's, I got to switch out the case on. It's got a fucking massive tear in it. But all of these came with like the original booklet and the sticker. Do you see it? It's a thick ass sticker, man. Really thick. I mean, I would love to fucking, I would have paid a lot of money for this back in the day. No, not so much. I'm trying not to be angry with those guys, but I can't watch them anymore, because I'm just like, fuck you, man. The Crawling Hand's a good fucking movie, or, you know. Yeah. That's a good fucking movie. I don't know. I actually have never seen this movie. Also $3, also out of print, and worth some coin, booklet, sticker. Now this one, you know, like, I might keep this one, because it's not a horror movie. It's like some old fucking drama called I Accuse My Parents. And I want to watch it. I think they're funny. I like the segments in between. I'm conflicted. Can you tell? It's like, I loved Mystery Science Theater, but like now I can't watch them make fun of fucking. God, what did they do? They've done some great fucking movies and just torn them apart, and it makes me sad now because I like those movies. I once went to a con. Mr. Lobo is like a horror host kind of dude. I don't like horror hosts that make fun of the movies. Just introduce them, do your little skits. I prefer horror hosts that are fucking serious, first of all. Because I grew up with Monster Movie Matinee back in the day, upstate New York. And that was serious as a fucking heart attack. There wasn't any jokes in that. It was just creepy. And that's what I grew up on. So like that was my starting point. It's like, well, why is everybody making fun of these movies? Like you just like do a creepy fucking storyline as you introduce them and fucking I don't get it. Why are you making fun of them? Did I finish my story? I was at a con. Mr. Lobo was doing a live riff on Night of the Living Dead. You know, I'm not sitting through that. I love Night of the Living Dead. I mean, it's a great fucking groundbreaking fucking movie. I'm going off on a tangent. Can you guys pay attention? Focus. God. Look what this is. It's small, right? It's a Betamax. I went to a place that I'd never been to. Knickknacks, Paddywhack, Suck a Bone or something it was called. And they had a bunch of Betamax. They had like a bunch of the Star Trek episodes and some Disney tapes. I had a whole stack of them at one point. It wasn't air conditioned. It's fucking August in Florida, people! August in Florida, and there's stores that don't have air conditioning. The doors are open in the fucking middle of the afternoon. It's 100 degrees out with 100% humidity. Guess what happens to old Larry here? My balls sweat. I'm uncomfortable. I have a river of sweat running down my back into my fucking back muff. Do you know what that feels like? It's uncomfortable. That's what it feels like. So like. He's like, you know, these are like $1. I asked him how much for this stack. I had the Star Trek episodes. They're like $1 a piece, or you know, like, what do you want to pay for them? And I'm just like, I was too hot to haggle. Can you believe it? I was just like, you know what? I don't even want the Star Trek. Fuck the Disney. I was gonna resell it. I was like, Betamax is hard to get rid of on fucking eBay. Like, I was pissy and hot. I put everything back except for this, and I was like, here's your fucking buck. And I went back to the fucking car where the AC was cranking. I just had to get out of there. You know, air condition your place. You just lost out on a fucking sale because your customers were so uncomfortable they fucking just left. So this X rental, you can't read it. Neither can I. It's upside down. Day of the Triffids. I collect Day of the Triffids. Also, one of my favorites, and I wouldn't watch somebody make fun of that movie either. I don't care if you think it's goofy. I don't. The cool part about this is little X rental clamshell. Still got the number sticker on there. But look at what version it is. Ooh, yeah! It's the fucking original media release. Holy shit! If you don't know, those early media releases, pretty much no matter what the fuck they are very desirable. So do I wish this had the original box? Fuck yes. But what are you gonna do? I'm not leaving that behind. I'll probably Photoshop, like, you know, the media fucking cover. This is a little pouch, like a two-sided pouch. It doesn't go around to the back. So I'll probably do, like spine and fucking this, print it out on some cardstock, slip it in there, and, sexy time is what we got. And that's it. That's everything I found. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. God damn. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's good. Florida tap water. So, to fill the time, I've got all kinds of projects going on that we could talk about, but there's something that I've been sitting on, not literally, Dimitri, not hatching anything. I've been sitting on something that I found, probably a month ago now. And I found it at a thrift store. I almost put it back. And my wife, I have to say this, otherwise I'll never live it down. My wife made me buy it. She was like, you should get that. And I was like, really? I was pissed. I was pissed because I went into this great thrift store where I usually find a lot of stuff and found nothing. And I was just in a fucking grumpy mood. But she was right. I would have felt really stupid had I left it behind. Give me my thumbs up, okay? I wasn't going to give you props for fucking... I was just going to tell the story like I'm all cool and fucking... I was like, this is going to be gold if I fucking get this. So there's your props. We're going to move on. As well you should, Mom. So, yep, there's more thumbs up for my mom for giving her props. There you go. So what it was... I found something really awesome recently on, like a home recorded blank tape. So now I'm obsessed with them. See? And like, I go through like where I used to, I can't believe I used to do this, but like, I used to just not even fucking, my brain just did not acknowledge the fact that these home recorded tapes were even near anything that I was looking at, and I never looked at them. They were just, I was fucking throwing them out of the way of the store-bought movies. So I found something amazing by pure accident of going through a box in a thrift store where they had nothing good out on display, but I was like, you got any tapes in the back? I do that a lot. And it pays off a lot. I need to do it more, actually. So they were like, yeah, there's boxes right like around the corner. Go look. And I found something that you're going to find out about very soon. I'm almost done with it. As a matter of fact, it's working right behind us over here. Damn it. Fucking TV. So yeah. So now I'm checking these home recorded tapes like a fucking fiend. And I found this. You're not going to be able to read it, but it's a fucking just a blank tape that says "Play Me!" exclamation point on it. And no other markings. Nothing. And I almost passed on it. It would have been fucking stupid, right, Mom? My mom will tell you. She was like, you need to, I'll get it. But I ended up buying it. I was like, yeah, you're right. I'll pay. I'm going to get it. I don't know. It was early in the morning. I get pissy, like, it was a long drive. TV's burping again. So, she was right. I bought it, and I haven't watched it. I have no idea what's on it. It just says "Play Me." In my mind, my twisted little fucking peanut, I'm thinking like, number one, I'm thinking like, a wife recorded herself, like fucking flicking the bean or something, and left it out for her husband, like, on a tray with a fucking ham sandwich, and a beer and the TV remote, like on Valentine's Day. That's like where my mind is going. It's probably a wife flicking her fucking bean, like in some lingerie or something. Or, like some sort of a fucking jigsaw killer, like this, you're tied up, and, how are you, like, these are your clues. Please watch this. With a little creepy fucking dude on the tricycle, goes across. Maybe it's something like that. What's the dude on the tricycle's name? Is that Jigsaw? I don't know. Does he have a name? Jigsaw, right? The Jigsaw Killer. Anyway, if you know it, just, type below. Or it's a snuff tape. Those are my three. Just, like somebody just getting killed. So, we're going to watch it together for the very first time. Oh, it smells like pussy. It's semen. It smells like semen, everybody. Oh. It's like ammonia. Dan! Dan comes through in the clutch. Billy is the puppet. Billy? That's a terrible name. Like, you're telling me that, and that doesn't... I'm not even like, oh, yeah, it's fucking Billy. I've seen all the Saw movies. I'm not like... It's not like... I must have... It's such a terrible name. I must have just said, like, I'm not going to file that anywhere in my brain. So... let's watch it. Did I give enough credit to you, Mom? She needs her fucking... Everybody that's married, you know. You know what I'm saying. Let's turn on the TV, shall we? I'm going to pick you up and flip you the fuck around. As you can see, my little Emerson 13-inch built-in VCR. Scoff if you want. Like, I would do the same thing because it's fucking Emerson, and like, hey, you can see me. Hi, everybody. Emerson was a shitty brand, but this TV I found at a thrift store, and it was like brand new. You can see the remote, like, there's not even any wear on the buttons. It was like crispy fucking new. And I'm guessing it was like at the tail end. Just watch me here. It was at the tail end of VCR releases. So it's like, it's got all the latest technology, and it plays fucking anything. Like, I have other TVs like this that, they'll like, occasionally you'll find a fucking TV or a tape that it doesn't like. This will play everything. Maybe I should do all my videos like this. I'm not backwards anymore. Isn't that great? So what are we doing? Let's turn on the TV and stop fucking talking about my sexy Emerson. I know, it's Emerson. It's a shit brand, but this is a great TV. I am not going to fucking choose the language very much. Thank you very much. We'll just hit the menu button. We're on auxiliary. Now, I'm just going to warn you ahead of time that if this is porn, I'm probably going to have to turn it off really fast and then end the video so I can masturbate. Mom, I hope you're not watching. Let's put it in. You should, according to Dan, we should see that fucking puppet named Billy from the Saw movies. Oh, it says stop! Okay. Now I'm going to hit play. Get ready to watch some bean flicking. It's not playing well. There's music but no picture. Oh. Oh my god, it's kitty porn, everybody. It is kitty porn. Oh my god. What are they doing to that little girl? Okay, well, we're gonna shut that right the fuck off. So, do you hear it? Does not like my phone. Calm down, buddy. Come on. Calm down, Billy. I named my TV Billy. So, instead of like snuff porn or, you know, like Billy from Saw. Why would you name that Billy? It's not scary at all. Billy from Saw, you know, like fucking wheeling across and like telling you, you know, you're about to fucking die unless you cut your balls off or something. Or the wife, you know, rubbing the old fucking flesh taco. It's none of that. What it is it looks like somebody's 8mm home movies that they took someplace to have converted to VHS, and then they added like a god-awful fucking soundtrack to it. Thanks, Mom! Because I was right, I shouldn't have bought that. I'm taking all your fucking props back. You can have all your thumbs up. Like, I should have just left it there. I was right and you were wrong. I love when that happens. So yeah, lame. I mean, I'll cycle through and maybe somebody will, get killed. Maybe they'll kill that little kid at the end and as some sort of a ritual sacrifice. They gave her the day of her life. You know, hey, it's your birthday. Let's go down the slide. We'll fatten you up for the sacrifice that's going to take place at midnight that night. I hope. I'm going to fucking find out. And that's all I got, everybody. Isn't that great? What a great fucking deal. Put my hand right over the camera. Monster Movie App at monstermovieapp.com. I had a little problem with fucking GoDaddy yesterday, so I was down. But, like, I'm back up again. So I'm going to post this little fucking video on there. Go install the app. You can watch all these videos on there. Reviews, This Week in Horror, what's coming out on DVD, VOD, Blu-ray, in the theaters, what conventions and film festivals are going on. All of that I put out every week, so you don't have to fucking hurt your brain meat looking for it. So yeah, monstermovieapp.com. You can go and find links to the fucking, to your fucking Google Play, those cocksmokers, and the iPhone, iTunes, those cocksmokers, and Amazon Fire for anybody that made the mistake that they have to live with now until they can afford to get a new phone, a real one. All of that. The app is available for. So that, and then next Friday at 2, the same time, I'm going out this weekend, and I'm going, it's free, my mom says, it's free, she's right, it's free. And I'm going to Grindhouse Video in Tampa with a boatload of fucking tapes to trade in, and I'm going to get some stuff. I got to pick up a movie that I pre-ordered, and I'm going to trade in movies and get movies. So I'll be guaranteed to have stuff next Friday, not like this Friday, where we just sat around and listened to my TV do this. I kind of like it. All right, everybody. Good night. Have a good weekend. Get the fuck out of my house.